Pokemon Scarlet has been out for over a year now, and with its latest installment comes the hidden treasure of Area Zero Part 2, the Indigo Disc. This adds a completely new map to the game, and with this map comes a new Pokedex. And I set out to catch them all by catching every single shiny possible within this new Pokedex. This was going to take a lot of work, but to do this, I'd first need to be invited to the Blueberry Academy. I get a call from the principal informing me to get to the academy straight away, so I rush to get there ASAP. I'm then greeted by the drippiest man I've ever seen. This guy's fit is absolutely fire. Oh my god, look at his hair. Is he a water gym leader? Because his drip is insane. After our introductions, we finally make our way to Blueberry Academy, a school completely on the water with a terrarium for all types of Pokemon to thrive. After the game starts, I get a bit too excited by all of the new Pokemon. How tiny the Rhyhorns are! So I decide to start shiny hunting straight away. I crafted my first shiny of the challenge, and before I knew it, we got our first shiny in the terrarium. Shiny Venonat, our first shiny! I thought this was gonna take forever. There it is, our first shiny of the Pokedex. Going into this challenge, I didn't really think of a strategy on the best way to catch all of these shinies, so I just started making sandwiches and working my way up the Pokedex, which worked for me. There it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, I nearly missed that. Some of these Pokemon were easy to catch, but others proved harder to find. I didn't even notice. There. That is so hard to notice that shiny. Although this strategy was working, I heard that the DLC brought a brand new way to catch shinies. In the new map, you can make your way to the cafeteria where the chef will offer you the ability to get a sandwich with a shiny power at level 1 for all types. This means every single Pokemon will have an increased chance of being a shiny, so for someone like me who's trying to catch all of the Pokemon, this could help me out a lot. And it did. I was finding shiny after shiny, and I felt like I was going to clear through this in no time. Oh! We got the gold dung beetle! Let's go! This strategy worked when I was looking for any shiny, but the more I caught, the less I needed in that area, and I was having trouble finding specific Pokemon. I must have been looking for Blitzel for hours using the Academy sandwich, but I still couldn't find it anywhere. So I made an electric type sandwich, and I got what I was looking for. Oh my god, finally! Finally! I've been... Oh, it's taking me so long to get this. Yes! I then decided to continue to just use sandwiches and go through the Pokedex as quickly as I could, trying to maximize the amount of shinies I could catch with one sandwich. To my surprise, this was working, and my confidence grew, so I decided to take on one of the most difficult shinies in the game, Elekid. For those who don't know, this is normal Elekid, and this is shiny Elekid. I mean, who decided to do this? So a few minutes into the sandwich, I was thinking I had maybe made a mistake here, and then this happened. No way! I didn't even... I just ran into this? What? Surprisingly, this wasn't the only accidental shiny encounter of this challenge, as Rowlet shortly followed. Yes! I didn't even notice! Now we've entered what I like to call the grind phase. I had so many Pokemon to knock off my list, so all I had to do was lock in and get shiny hunting. For those who don't know, to further increase your chance of catching shiny Pokemon, you can make sandwiches. For each type of Pokemon, you can craft sandwiches with different ingredients to gain the desired effect, and this lasts for 30 minutes. Using these sandwiches, I decided to work my way up through the Pokedex, and then if there are multiple Pokemon of the same type in that area, then try and catch as many as possible while the effect is still active. Next on my list was Litleo. I made a fire sandwich, and I managed to catch Litleo, Magmar, and Magmeat within one sandwich, which was a fiery start. Now it was time to move to the coastal biome, as my next target was Tentacool. And I thought this was going to be a quick one because I caught a shiny Tentacruel quite quickly, but after 1 hour there was no shiny Tentacool. So I moved on to another poison type in the area, Alolan Grimer. Now I thought this was going to be quick, but turns out I was wrong, because after 2 hours I finally found what I was looking for. Oh, finally. Oh my word. This is taking so long. After that toxic experience, tough crowd, I moved on to the psychic types of the coastal biome. First on the list was Galarian Slowpoke, and this was probably the quickest shiny of this whole challenge. That's the quickest. That is the quickest we've had so far. This is like 10, 50 seconds, I think. Oh, let's go! I also then at the end of the sandwich managed to catch a shiny Inky, which was super clutch. Oh, is that a shiny? It is! Yes! Look at that. 2 shinies. Yep. Now, although I've already caught a shiny Galarian Slowpoke, I still needed to catch another. Oh, yes! Give me you! Yes! This is because both Galarian Slowpoke and Slowking are in this Pokedex, so to complete it, I needed 2 to evolve separately, which I did by talking to the NPC in the coastal biome and collecting enough Galarian twigs to craft the Galarian Wreath and the Galarian Cuff. This wasn't the only duplicate I needed to catch to evolve into the different evolutions. I needed not 1, not 2, but 3 Tyrogues to evolve into Hitmontop, Hitmonlee, and Hitmonchan. I also needed 2 Oddish to evolve into Vileplume and Blossom. Clearly I was on a roll because after the quickest shiny so far, I caught another Pokemon insanely fast as well. No way! What? That was the quickest thing ever! Yes! I then tried to use the rest of this sandwich to catch a Alolan Geodude, but I only got a Graveler. Hello, Mr. Graveler! We will take that! I should probably mention the rules of this video is to have every entry in the Pokedex have been filled by a shiny Pokemon. This means I'm not going for a living dex, I'm just making sure that every entry that has been entered into my Pokedex has been filled by a shiny Pokemon. Up until now, I hadn't encountered any duplicates, but my luck was about to change. Trying to catch Esper, I encountered a Meowstic, and let's just say that it wasn't the last one I'd find. Another one. What? Another one? Another big for sake. I don't want these ones. I even took a break in the middle of this to shiny hunt Girafarig because I could not find it. Yes, that was so quick. Yes. Luckily, after many sandwiches, my luck finally changed. Yes. Oh. Yes. Oh, I'm so happy. Other than the Esper fiasco, this strategy was working well for me, and momentum had started to build. Each sandwich was returning 1 or multiple shinies, and I was making my way through this Pokedex. I was on my way to catch them all. No shiny Pokemon was safe. I was scouring every part of the lands and leaving no stone unturned. No way. Yeah, boy! This is such a nice shiny. Look at this cute little thing! Although things seemed to be going my way, there was one Pokemon that was worrying me. It was in the back of my mind and haunting my dreams. I was putting it off because the thought of having to try and catch it was terrifying me. I could barely speak its name. Minior. The shiny version of Minior looked exactly the same as the normal version of Minior, so I was going to have to auto battle every single one I saw until I randomly encountered a shiny. Well, that was the case until I decided to take a break from shiny hunting and browse Twitter. I came across a thread talking about shiny hunting Minior, and they seem to have found a solution to my problem. According to the user ZCubeXX, there is a way to guarantee a shiny Minior. If you go to the spot shown in the picture and create a shiny sandwich, you can only spawn Minior. Now, the trick to this is when you close your picnic to not move and count the amount of Miniors that have spawned. If there are 15, then no shiny is there, and you need to open and close your picnic to repeat the process. If there are 16, then one of those Pokemon are 100% a shiny Minior. All I had to do was count the amount of Minior that were there, so it was time to put my counting skills to the test. I cannot tell you the amount of times I lost count when trying to count to 15. After what felt like a lifetime of sitting and counting Miniors, I finally found 16. 16? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's it! It's it! 16! At this point, I may have panicked a little bit as the auto battling were causing more to spawn and I thought my shiny was gone. When all was lost, I finally found it. It's the shiny one! No way! I did it! Ah! It's the shiny one! Oh my god! god, it actually worked. It actually worked. The mods works, everyone. The mods work. No way. Yes! Miniaura's caught. That tweet is genius. As time went on and more shinies were being knocked off the list, it was getting harder to get specific shinies, which means it was time for a new strategy. I was going to use outbreaks. Within Pokemon Scarlet, daily outbreaks of specific Pokemon that only spawn that Pokemon in that area. Then I would increase the specific amount of Pokemon in the outbreak and make it easier to catch a shiny. Now these outbreaks only happen once a day, so we need to refresh these if you don't have an outbreak of a Pokemon we need. To refresh them, we need to change our system clock in the settings of the Switch, and once we go back into the game, we should have new outbreaks. This means the Pokemon that were tougher to catch will become a lot easier for me. First one being Minun. The only spawn for it was in the Chargestone Cave, and as it's a single electric type, I could only use an electric type sandwich. The problem is that this area has a lot more electric types around, so finding this by just using a sandwich would be extremely difficult. So I reset the outbreaks every day until I found what I was looking for. This made it quite easy to catch. Yeah, buddy! Little shiny Minun. Crit capture! 2. I repeated this process for any Pokemon I didn't have, and it was super successful. Remember that tentacle earlier? Well, thanks to this, that was no longer a problem, baby! Pokemon I previously tried to shiny hunt for hours with no success now were possible thanks to this strategy. There it is! There it is! Oh my... Yes! This has taken me so long.
I hate Beldum. I never want to see this stupid Pokemon again.
Caught a shiny Trapinch using this technique. Yeah, buddy! Look at this little guy. And then managed to also catch a shiny Golett within the same sandwich, so I was happy with that. Oh my god, literally in the last second of the sandwich! We had like 50 seconds left. Oh my god, what timing. Yes! Yes! After a couple of standard shiny hunts, I came across something I'd never seen before. After catching a shiny Smeargle, I hadn't noticed, but a second shiny Smeargle appeared in the same spawn. What are the chances? Wait, there's another shiny sitting here? What? That's 2 shiny spawned out of nowhere. I thought the previous grind phase was tough. This really got to me. Over the space of a few weeks, I would dedicate any time I could get to shiny hunting. For what felt like a lifetime, I was struggling through these shiny hunts, as even though I was increasing the encounters of Pokemon, each hunt was taking longer than expected. Oh my... Yes! This has taken me far too long. Every one of these were taking between 1 to 2 hours, when before, I was getting multiple shinies within one 30-minute sandwich. I think this was the part that really tested my patience. I still had so many shiny Pokemon to catch, and it felt like I was barely scratching the surface. But every day I would try and catch a few. I thought about quitting during this, as it just felt like I was getting nowhere with it, but I pushed through and kept going. Some I even forgot to record for. First met. You can see, this is mine. I just caught it. I just got it. But it took me forever, but I caught the Snubbull. Along the way, I had some good and bad surprises. One good being I thought Tynamo would take a lifetime to catch, but it only took 1 hour. So I was very happy with that result. That looks a different color. Please be, please be. Yes! Yes! Oh my... Then there was the bad. Gothita in this DLC only spawns in the Torchlit Labyrinth caves, and there are also other psychic Pokemon that spawn there, so I thought the best bet would be to reset the outbreaks until I found a Gothita outbreak. Oh, I was wrong. I spent days respawning outbreaks to find Gothita, and not a single one appeared. So I just decided to use sandwiches and hope for the best. After hours of trying, I finally caught a Gothitelle. Are you kidding me? I thought, hey, if I caught this, it won't be long until I find Gothita. Wrong again. I think I spent a total of over 20 hours over the span of weeks trying to catch this Pokemon, but after all of that suffering, the time finally came. Oh my... Finally? My... Finally! It's been so long! We did it! We did it! Oh, One thing to note that the Indigo Disc brought a new evolution to the Applin line that followed from the evolution from the Teal Mask DLC. The problem being though that Applin wasn't in the Pokedex for the Indigo Disc. I travelled over to Paldea to use the technique that Panfro Games has easily used to catch a shiny Applin. The link to this is in the description below. This technique only spawns one Applin and your Pokemon auto-battles it, which means you can sit back, relax, and you will know when you have a shiny Applin. Fortunately for me, it wasn't long. Is that it already? There's no way that's it already. Have I already got a shiny? There's no way. I've been at this for like 4 minutes. Ooh, let's go. That's so quick. We are so close. We are so close. I then bought a syrupy apple to evolve it into a Diplin to then evolve it into Hydrapple. Now there's 2 Pokemon in this challenge that are physically impossible for me to catch in Pokemon Scarlet. Alolan Sandshrew and Shieldon are both Violet exclusives and I'm playing on Scarlet, so I need help with someone who is Violet. Luckily my friend Bree came in clutch and let me use the Union Circle to catch both of these Pokemon.
Yeah!
No way. Yes!
Let's go!
That's insane. Yes! First time.
It's here! Burp! It's
No
here!
way.
Right there!
No way.
That's it!
No
That's
way.
it! That's it!
No
That's
way.
it.
I'm coming! Ah! Oh my word! Yes!
Yay!
Oh, that took so freaking long. Yes!
Heck yeah!
Yes! Also, I used this opportunity to evolve Pokemon that could only be evolved via trades and or holding an item, so this was the perfect opportunity to evolve them. We now have pretty much every Pokemon within the Indigo Disc, but some were still missing. Some of you already know, but this DLC requires you to beat the game before you can unlock a massive part of the Pokedex, all of the starter Pokemon. I had to beat the Blueberry Academy's Elite Four, Kieran you suck and no one likes you, and then go to the PC within the club room to unlock them. Each unlock in each biome costs 3,000 BP, which means I had to grind to get 12,000 BP to unlock these. Each challenge reward gets you around 20 to 40 BP, so this took a long time. I powered through and managed to unlock every single starter for each biome. Saving this until the end wasn't an accident, as I decided to catch every single shiny starter Pokemon in one stream. 24 starters in this game, it was going to take a serious amount of time to do this, but I was ready to go. We're going to be catching every single shiny in this stream. There's 24 of them. This is going to take a long time, so strap in. The stream started out well with me catching Chimchar within the first hour. Yes! Yes! We did it! There it is! But I'm catching it right now. Yes! One down. Chimchar has been caught, and it seemed luck was on my side because Charmander followed not long after. Heyo! There he is! Yes! Yes! Let's go! That was so quick. I wasn't even looking because I was like, nah, it's going to take forever. But let's go. I caught Charmander so quickly, I decided to use the remaining sandwich effect time to try and catch Tepig. And somehow I got even luckier. Oh yeah, I said I'd like to get it, Bree, and I got it. Yes. Look at that. Little shiny Tepig. Yes. Yes, because that was so quick. I then decided to try and use the rest of the sandwich effect time to quickly catch shiny Litten. But somehow I ran into a full odd shiny. A Drillbur again. Is that? I'm pretty sure that's a shiny. I'm pretty sure that's a shiny Excalibur. It is a shiny Excalibur. What the hell? The technique I was using to catch these was the same as before. I was changing the system date to reset outbreaks until I found one of the Pokemon I needed, and then using a shiny sandwich to successfully catch one. That's it there! Yes! Little Froggy! Crit capture! Let's go. The next target was Bulbasaur, and this gets the record for the quickest shiny starter and potentially the quickest shiny of the whole video. God, they're every. Are you serious? Are you serious? That was like 10 seconds. Oh, yes. Yes. As the stream went on, the number of shinies caught was rising, but unfortunately the time between catching them was also rising, and the fatigue started to get to me. I spent hours trying to catch shiny Mudkip with no success, and decided to call it quits and come at it the next day, fresh and ready to take the rest on. It's a brand new day and I am ready to catch these shinies. The next day started extremely positively as I was powering through these starters like they were nothing. Yes! Yes! Give me him! Give me him! Oh, Turtwig! Turtwig! Yes! Yes! Yeah! Oh my word! Let's go! That's so quick! Oh, no way! Yes! Like the last part of the sandwich, we got it. No way. That is 3 shiny starters in one sandwich. Oh, look at that first time as well. Ooh. Yeah, buddy. Let's go. Yes. Yes. This day I felt like I was invincible and I was going to finally complete this challenge once and for all. Until I got the Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil only spawns in a certain cave on the map, and to get them to spawn, you need to stand on a specific part of the cave and reset with picnics. Let's just say this task wasn't no picnic. Oh, come on. That was good. That was good. After many hours, over 6 to be precise, I finally found the impossible shiny Cyndaquil. No way. Yes. Oh my. Ah! Yes! Oh my, that took so long. For those who aren't keeping count, I have got 2 Pokemon left to complete this challenge. Mudkip and Totodile. Think with me being so close to the end, I wouldn't forget to record me catching one of these shiny Pokemon. Right? Right? I forgot to record me catching Mudkip, so here is my proof that I caught it. So apparently my recording decided to die, but as you can see, I did in fact catch a shiny Mudkip. It was the last of the sandwich. I thought it was fantastic. It took me so long to do, but the recording decided to crash. So here we are, shiny Mudkip. All that was left was Totodile, and I thought this would be a walk in the park. Or a swim in the pond. Oh, come on, that was gold! Turns out Totodile only spawns in a specific location and it's with other water types. So I would need an Outbreak to isolate that spawn specifically because if I used a water sandwich, other Pokemon would spawn. I thought this would take no time at all, but it took several days to get this Outbreak. Everything rested on this, my final Pokemon. Literally the last Pokemon in the Pokedex to catch. Don't mind me. Between me and achieving greatness was one green Totodile, and it was only a matter of time until it was achieved. There it is! Oh my! There it is! The final shiny of this challenge. It has taken me so long. Yes! 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 Who do you think you are? I am! Yes! We did it! We caught every single shiny Pokemon, and all that was left was to evolve the Pokemon to their final forms. Here you can see we have every single possible shiny Pokemon in the Indigo Disc DLC caught and registered in the Pokedex. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you enjoyed this journey we took together, please subscribe for more content like this and comment below your favorite moment.